We still have all those nuts. What can we make?
I about broke my damn teeth on that peanut brittle the other day.
We could try fudge.
We should try fudge. It's softer.
Ooh, let's find the recipe. Looking for the fudge.
Is it in the way back? It must be in the way back.
I don't remember what it was even on.
I don't remember we had that much.
That many sweets. We must like our sweets.
We don't come back here too often.
We don't do them often. Hey, we made that.
Yeah, we did. Oh, wow, that's for Pete's 7th birthday.
7.
Yeah.
Is it on a little index card? Oh. Is that it?
That is it. Hershey's
There's
Cocoa Fudge.
Hershey's Cocoa Fudge. That's it.
I
Very
haven't-
simplified. That's it?
I have another recipe for it someplace.
Rich Cocoa Fudge.
There it is.
Looks like there's some cocoa on the page.
There is totally some cocoa on the page.
We did that on purpose. So we have Rich Cocoa Fudge baking recipe. Chocolate fudge is a top crowd pleaser, especially with this creamy, deliciously rich recipe. Skill level, expert. You know why? It's because it's that candy thermometer. Any candy making and making sure it's the exact right temperature.
Plus it takes 5 forevers to get it the
Yeah.
right temperature. I've made it a few times.
I wonder where this is from. It was from a magazine, this particular one. Ingredients: 3 cups of sugar, 2/3 cup Hershey cocoa or Hershey special dark cocoa, which we do have that too. 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1.5 cups of milk, 1/4 cup of butter, half a stick, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We'll go through the directions later, but we want to add nuts. The variations aren't there, but we have a lot of nuts. We want to add nuts. Compare it to this. This was from my mom's, but it doesn't have any directions. It's just 3 cups of sugar, 2/3 cup of cocoa, dash of salt, 1.5 cups of milk, a stick of butter or margarine, a teaspoon of vanilla. We're gonna use that as a 8 or 9 inch pan, and we gotta line it with from up here. Here's our heavy pork saucepan. We have all the ingredients still, and we mix everything. We're starting with 3 cups of sugar. Like sugar, cocoa, and salt. And then we'll stir in milk. 2. Two-thirds cup of Hershey cocoa. They like you to stir these dry ingredients up together to help keep the cocoa from clumping. 1/8 teaspoon of salt. 1/3.
Yeah. 1/8.
Mix together. We're using a whisk. Then we add in 1.5 cups of milk. I've always learned that you add a little bit and then stir it to get it thickened, and then slowly add in the rest. So this is 1. You do that to keep it from clumping. It looks like candy already. That was 1 cup. We're using whole milk. Do like 1.5 cups. stirring constantly until mixture comes to a full rolling boil. Constantly stirring. This part's a little tedious. I think that's what makes without expert level. Not that stirring's hard, but stirring for that long, it's easy to not want to do that. So if you don't do it, it's not going to turn out. Right? It's very finicky. It can be too soft, too hard. We have come into a lot of these nuts, and that's why we're making fudge, is to use up these nuts. We're going to use this whole can. It's going to be very nutty fudge. And a lot of protein, 9.75 ounces. These nuts are peanuts, almonds, pistachios, pecans, walnuts, hazelnuts with a touch of sea salt. Use this one. Nuts want to roll. That's probably good for now until I get it done. Yeah, it'll foam up big. Now we don't stir rolling boil until it reaches 234 degrees on the thermometer. Yeah, it's a while. Here, put a timer on. Let's see, and we can see about how long. But I wouldn't do it by time. We're calling it. Turned it off. 10 degrees to go. Time to add in a stick of butter and a teaspoon of vanilla. We mashed it up, softened butter, because it says do not stir in all caps. Then we have to just let it sit until it gets down to 110. I like the vanilla flavor. Oh, look how it changes. It makes it start bubbling. The vanilla does.
The butter's going so fast.
Yeah. Where's the butter? Put the thermometer back in. Hey, there's some butter. And let it sit until it cools to 110. Now, what gets me, it says, oh no, stir for 7 minutes. It's going to take a while to get to 110 degrees. It says. Looking for 110, about 50 at 110. Oh, 110. I think we're there.
Here we go.
I'm going to set the timer for 7 minutes. And we start beating. We're not going to add nuts to this one because we read some comments. We looked online when to add nuts, and it said that maybe the most optimal time would have been when we added the butter and vanilla and just let the nuts sit. Because this is very finicky and tricky. Takes a lot of muscle. You have to stir for 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Until it loses its gloss.
Yep.
Then what do you do?
Then you spread it in there real quick.
Quickly spread. And then let it cool completely.
This is where I guess the butter and the vanilla that sits on top gets incorporated.
This is tough. I'm glad he's doing it. You breaking a sweat?
Not yet.
You said it only had to be gently stirred, not whipped up or anything. I did it for a little while, guys.
She's tough.
He's just back at it. We moved it to put it
It's
lower.
tag team effort.
Looks like taffy.
Yeah, when it's time to
2 minutes left.
to put it in the pan, you know it too.
Yeah.
It gets stiff in the fucking
It's
hurry.
not too hot anymore. That's why we were able to put it right on the table.
Oh, come on, it's 100 degrees.
Oh no, it is losing its gloss.
All right, let's go.
Oh, you're gonna have to spread. You're gonna get parchment paper and squish it down. You didn't get it.
Need butter for my finger.
That's a lot to get out with this spoon. He had to butter his finger.
Butter finger.
This is physical. You keep moving the pan.
Yeah, no shit. I'm wrestling with this motherfucker.
I can't get it. Butter hands. This might be the fudge that you keep home that you don't give away as gifts. So I wonder my mom would give it only to me on my
You know shit.
birthday.
It's a
and
workout.
stuff.
Okay. She's a rattly bitch.
I don't think it's level. I hope it's not our house.
Of course it's our house.
It's the pan.
Nah, it probably got tinfoil under one of the legs.
Old corny one.
Okay.
Okay, now we get to eat that. Ooh. Oh, I got some.
How much can we make it?